CV Shanmugam not present? Huh? CV Shanmugam not present. Question number 376, Sriman CV Shanmugam ji. Honorable Minister, Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu garu.
Sir, answer has been placed on the table of the House.
The third supplementary, Dr. M. Tambidurai ji.
Sir, thank you very much for giving the opportunity. Sir, the Minister replied regarding the locking mechanism of fuel control, switch on the Boeing flight. This is as given. Sir, I want to raise one incident took place. When I was traveling AirAsia from Hyderabad to Bangalore last year, already I raised also once, that flight reached Bangalore airport. Suddenly, the control of the Bangalore airport, they said they cannot travel because the heavy traffic is there. Then pilot said, fuel shortage is there, I cannot proceed further, wait half an hour, 1 hour. But they are directed to go to that aircraft to Chennai. Then that AirAsia went to there and landed and it came back. Sir, my apprehension, the fuel, because the fuel is related, the question is raised. Because if at all, when there are 2 airfields in Bangalore airport, but they are not properly utilizing only one runway. One runway is, they are using not 2 runways. Because of the even traffic, they can do it. Another thing, sir, regarding another question I want to, they are going to solve this kind of problem. Whether the minister will, through you, I want to know, this kind of crisis comes at that time, they have to give priority to these kind of fuel shortages. Any aircraft must be allowed to land, one thing. Second thing, sir, regarding I want to know, why these airfields, they are not utilizing when they are having 2 airfields. Even yesterday, sir, when I came to from Chennai to Delhi, this Indigo, it came and waited half an hour because the runways took a runway, and after landing also, it cannot come to the bay. That is the problem is going on. Why these airfields and runways are there, they are not utilizing? Because fuel is one of the important dangerous thing. If at all is shortage, it will come, sir. And also, now you know when the Iran war is taking place, whether I want to know, Honorable Minister, through you, sir, whether the aircraft also is sufficient, fuel sufficient stock is there to operate the aircraft.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, regarding the first question on the fuel landing, whenever there is an emergency or fuel shortage, sir, this is a very specific incident that Honorable Member has talked about. I don't have information. The reason being the question is about the fuel control switch and not about the fuel landings. But I can tell this much, sir, whenever there is an emergency landing or a preferred landing, based upon the safety of the landing, it is definitely given a priority at these airports also. But it is also important that whenever these roundabouts or diversions or safety procedures are supposed to be followed, then there is a strict protocol that needs to be advised upon. It is just not that in times of emergency they can take one decision. They have to comply with all the safety regulations also. Only then they decide that it can land here. It depends on the type of aircraft. It depends on the type of weather also that is there. It depends on multiple other things, because there might be other flights which are lined up in that airspace. So there has to be multiple things that need to be looked upon. And it is a standard procedure protocol that is always advised to be followed. And given the option of multiple runways in a single airport, sir, to operate both the runways at the same time, to parallelly land, then they have to be separated through a certain distance. Only then both can be parallelly operated, or they just take certain time to operate both the runways. And all of this happens according to a strict protocol by the ATCs which maintain the air traffic management. So definitely any other suggestion in this regard will be looked upon. And the second incident about the second part of the question about the West Asia crisis, then we have adequate supply of ATF in our country right now, and the regular process is that the production that happens for ATF, almost half of it is for domestic consumption, half is exported also. So we have supply for the next 60 days without any interruption, and we don't foresee any kind of problem in the ATF production for our country.
Fourth supplementary, P. Wilson ji. Raghav Chadha ji.
सर थैंक यू सर, आपने मुझे मौका दिया सिविल एविएशन मंत्री से सवाल पूछने का। सर मेरा सवाल डिले इन फ्लाइट्स को लेकर है। सर हम लोग फ्लाइट से महंगा फ्लाइट टिकट खरीद कर भी इसलिए ट्रैवल करते हैं कि समय पर अपनी डेस्टिनेशन पर पहुंचे। जॉब इंटरव्यू होता है, बिजनेस मीटिंग होती है, किसी को अस्पताल में मिलने जाना होता है, लेकिन कई बार देखा जाता है दैट देयर इज आवर्स ऑफ डिले, कई घंटे का डिले फ्लाइट में हो जाता है, जिसके चलते कई बड़े नुकसान यात्रियों के हो जाते हैं। मैं माननीय मंत्री जी से आपके माध्यम से पूछना चाहूंगा कि क्या कोई ऐसा प्रावधान हम ला रहे हैं या ला चुके हैं जिसके चलते अगर डिले होता है फ्लाइट में तो पैसेंजर को कॉम्पनसेशन दिया जाए। अप टू 1 आवर्स का डिले अंडरस्टैंडेबल है, लेकिन 1 घंटे से ज्यादा डिले, अगर 2 घंटे, 4 घंटे, 6 घंटे का डिले होता है तो कॉम्पनसेशन होना चाहिए। जैसे अगर आपका बैगेज 1 केजी भी अगर एक्सेस हो जाता है तो फ्लाइट आपसे कई हजार रुपए पर केजी एक्सेस बैगेज की वसूलती है। उसी तरह अगर फ्लाइट डिले होती है तो पैसेंजर को या तो मॉनेटरी कॉम्पनसेशन मिले या फुल फ्लाइट रिफंड का ऑप्शन मिले। ऐसा कोई प्रावधान क्या सरकार ला रही है? मैं मंत्री जी से पूछना चाहता हूं।
Honorable Minister.
Sir, the question raised by the honourable member relates to the passenger rights and the passenger services that are provided by the airlines and the airports. And this is all listed out in the passenger charter itself. Whenever there is a delay that is happening, then the first thing is that the passenger charter gets activated within 1 hour. Whatever he has the right to be done, that is being provided. 2 hours, 4 hours, and then complete cancellation. There is a process of refund also that is entitled to the passenger. And more importantly, there are services that he is being provided at the airport also. If there is a delay of more than 3 hours, then there has to be a meal that has to be provided to the passenger. So, and one important thing that we have to remember in terms of delays, there are some times when the airlines also don't have control on the operations. It can be bad weather, it can be related to fog, it can be any other safety related issue also on the aircraft that has been found out. So it is subject to all these conditions that you are able to fly safely. So when these kind of instances, even then, if there is a delay that is happening, there is a passenger charters circular that we have issued from the ministry, which has to be thoroughly followed by the airlines also, which entitles the passengers based on the time of the delay, what is being done. And we, from our side, we wanted to promote the charters because a lot of the passengers don't know what rights they are also entitled to. So from our side, we want to promote, create awareness that these are the rights that you have so that they can strongly follow up with the airlines or ask them right there itself that this is my right and this is what is needed. So we are proactively working in this region, sir.
Fifth supplementary, Srimati Rajini Ashok Rao Patil ji.
Sir, I would like to ask Honorable Minister to you that how will government address concerns over air travel safety when over 70% of the Air India Group aircraft audited have been flagged of recurring safety? Or second supplementary, sir, why are technical snags and emergency diversions continuing to occur across major airlines despite repeated DGCA safety advisories, sir? Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, we are putting safety as the topmost priority in the country. And we are doing a very rigorous safety audit, safety checks. The compliances are thoroughly being done day in and day out. And when we find these kind of level 1 findings or level 2 findings, which are related to the safety of the operations, then it becomes an imperative that the DGCA acts upon them, DGCA takes care of them. So whenever these kind of incidents are being flagged, it is important that we find them also. It is not that everything will be proper because the airlines, it is subject to all these audits, all these checks. So when you do them, definitely you will have some incidents that you find. And whenever these things happen, there is a protocol according to which you do all the maintenance and all these things, sir. And I'd like to say that regarding the periodic audits that are carried out by DGCA, because we have increased the number of audits that we are doing. So the number was also increased, what we are trying to find, because the periodicity of checks we have increased based on the requirement of the industry. Now the aircrafts have also increased. And the second thing, sir, whenever we have these findings, then definitely the DGCA acts upon them and takes care of them, so that the repetitive snags which are there is generally a trend which is being observed in specific aircrafts. So those also we are doing multiple times, we are doing the audit so that we can take care of them. And I can assure that safety is the topmost priority for the ministry. That is why we are actively trying to do more and more audit checks also.
Now question number 377, Sriman Pradeep Kumar Verma ji.